Alright guys, so this is going to be a shorter video, but recently Markiplier has crashed out on Poppy Playtime, and it's crazy. We just gotta see it and analyze this, cause somebody needs to come get Unk. And, spoilers for Poppy Playtime Chapter 5, obviously.
Well now, this is a rather interesting turn of events.
Oh look, it's another bigger bad!
So right now, he's getting mad that they revived the Doctor. I don't know why, because later in the rant, he literally complains about them killing off characters, so you'd think he'd be happy about them reviving one. But anyway, I don't know why he's, joking, another big bad to kill the other big bad. This is not anything new. This is a common trope in media where there are two villains, and despite them both being villains, they don't team up because they have opposing beliefs, but they are still villains against the protagonist.
The switching hands, probably there's an easier way to do it than just the scroll wheel, which I was doing, I'm sure. But still, it's not even just that, it's that it is slow to do that. It is to switch is, it's slow, right? I see no reason that couldn't be instantaneous. Literally, just make it fast, because the gameplay requires it to be fast. Why is the actual animation of it not fast? Anyway, whatever.
This is his only valid take throughout the whole rant. And yeah, I agree. The hand switching does need to be a lot faster because, yeah, it just does. It just does. Yeah, that's common sense. So that is a valid take.
This was a fucking mess. I am saying this because, and I have this policy, right? If it's the first game in a new series, if it's the second, third, I can be more forgiving of things finding its footing. This is chapter fucking 5, right? I should know the motivation very clearly. I should know where I'm going. I should know why I'm going to it. I should know exactly what the character motivations are.
Here's the thing, Mark. We do know where we're going. We know why we're going to it. We know what the character's objectives are. Even though we play like a mute character who doesn't talk and has no dialogue, we very clearly know what his objectives are. Because his objective is whatever Poppy's objective is. We are literally referred to as Poppy's angel. Whatever Poppy wants, that's what we want. That's why we literally tried to free her. That was the main point of the game. We had to free her from the Lily Love Raid's castle. The player wants what Poppy wants. Now, I am talking more story-wise. He could be talking about gameplay-wise. And Mark, if all else fails, read the freaking objective thing in the corner of your screen.
That one guy couldn't tell you why he was the escort this time around.
Now, right here, he's talking about Giblet, because he was the escort throughout the game. And the reason why he doesn't call him by name is because he forgot, because he wasn't freaking paying attention the whole game, I guess. And that's probably also why he didn't know the character's motivations, or where he was going, or why he was going there, because he just wasn't paying attention. He can't even remember the character's name. He wasn't paying attention. Now, anyway, he's going on to say Giblet can't really tell you why he's the escort, or what Giblet's motivations are, I guess, when I think it's pretty clear. Giblet helped us out. He helped us escape from those little critters in the beginning. And he wants to take down the prototype with us. So, I don't know. I think it's pretty clear, but whatever.
As much as I like the hair girl, that was fucking random. Random. As random could be. Being like, hey, here's a cool set piece. It's now it's happening. Now is this fun? And it doesn't matter if that set piece is interesting. I liked the aesthetic of that a lot better. It was random. Why was that there? Just to be an obstacle. That's it. It didn't have any cohesion to the story. There was this, I missed, of course, some videotapes. But when you're playing a game, you should know why A is connecting to B and then C. And I'm sure that there might be some very thin threading between there if you get the VHS, but my fear is that there's not. My fear is that even if I had gotten all of them, there would be no threading, because I don't see how you could possibly justify going from where we were to where we ended up to leaving that place and it mattering nothing, right? Mattering nothing.
Now, I had to speed up this part because he just goes on and on something stupid about, the Lily Love Raids part being random. No, it was not random. We had to go there because Poppy and Kissy Missy were kidnapped and we had to save them. It wasn't random. Like, oh my god, he wasn't paying attention and it's so clear. It's so obvious. Like, you can just tell he did not pay attention to a single thing during this whole game.
To it. Here's an interesting character. Gone. This character's interesting. Gone. This character's interesting to be around you for a bit. Gone.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Is this grown man really bitching that his favorite characters got killed off? That's what this part is. He's complaining that the characters got killed off. The interesting characters got killed off. That's why he's complaining. Mark, you know why we had to kill off characters? And I know, this happens every chapter, you know? Chapter 4, we had the Yarnaby guy. Chapter 3, we had the freaking catnap. We have to kill these characters off because if we don't kill them, then they'll kill us. They're the villains. We have to kill them, Mark. They can't just stick around forever. We have to kill them off. Not to mention that in Chapter 5, not all of the interesting characters got killed off. Sure, Lily Lovebraids died and was killed off, but the interesting characters, there are some that are still alive, like Chump Chompkins and Gidget. But you don't care about those guys, do you, Mark? You only care about Lily Lovebraids because you're trying to tap her, huh?
Now, my worst part about this, for me personally, is I don't know if the developers of this game think it's just their thing. We're the chase sequence game. We're the game of chase sequences. We are the chase sequence game. That was in the first one and people loved it. And then the second one, remember when Mommy Longlegs was chasing you? Oh, it was fucking nuts. Remember the third one when we put more chase sequences in? Remember the fourth one, the chase sequences? Maybe we'll tone down a little bit for the fifth one. Chase, 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 chase.
God forbid a mascot horror game has something to make them unique from the other ones. Bendy is unique for its weird yellow visuals, and Baldi's unique for its visuals and stuff. FNAF is unique for the killer robots. Imagine a FNAF game without animatronics. Piggy is unique for every chapter having the keys and the locks, and you had to escape using the keys and the rest of the items. The point is, mascot horror games always have something to make them stand out from the rest. They have something uniquely specific to their games to make them unique. I don't see the problem with Poppy Playtime's thing being chase sequences. Sure, that's their thing. Who cares? Who cares?
I do not like my gameplay to be trial and error.
You would not like Doors, Markiplier. You would not like Doors. Alright, he's actually so stupid. Mascot horror has always been trial and error. FNAF, you have to figure out the different mechanics for each different animatronic, because not every animatronic has the same mechanics. Some you have to put on the mask. Some you have to wind up the music box. Every animatronic is different. You have to figure out the mechanics. It's trial and error. Baldi's basics. You have to figure out the characters. You have to figure out what they do. Even the bad characters, you have to use them to your advantage. Like the freaking broom and first prize. You have to use them to your advantage, even though they can hurt you, but they can also help you. Some people would purposely get sent to the principal's office just so they can read the character descriptions and see what the characters do. Like, it's trial and error.
Right? Every time it did it, the stakes were lower, right? And that's really the issue that I have with it. From a mechanical perspective, a chase sequence is fine if it's well designed and it can be fun and it's like in a key moment where it's there and it makes sense. But the problem is this one, especially chapter 5, holy fuck. Half the entire game was chase sequences.
So now he's basically saying that since there's so many chase sequences throughout the game, the stakes are getting lower, and like every time you die in the chase sequence, he's saying like the stakes get lower because you know what's going to happen. I simply just don't agree. I don't care how many times you die in a chase sequence, the stakes are never going to get low. You never know what will happen. Even if you've died constantly, anything can happen. The stakes are never low. Agree to disagree on that one.
And it just because it's doing them again and again, it suddenly has to introduce, oh, here's a new thing in here. A chase sequence is not the time to introduce a new mechanic. I don't even care if it's something as innocuous like, oh, decouple the train cars. It's like, to learn that the vast majority of people are going to die to that.
A chase sequence is a great place to introduce new mechanics. In fact, that makes the stakes higher. You want to sit here and say the stakes are low? They're not. You have to learn a new mechanic while being chased. Like, the pressure is on. The stakes are high. What are you talking about?
And in a chase sequence, as I've said before in these games, as soon as you die, it loses all of its value.
First off, calm down. Second off, you're wrong. It doesn't lose all of its value. The stakes are still high. I don't know what he's talking about.
To do it again, to go through it and be like, oh, I remember how this goes now. Oh, I've learned this now. The whole point of a chase sequence is to be a climactic moment where the stakes are very high and you have to quickly think on your feet of all the mechanics that you've mastered through the entire experience that you've been doing it. And if you fail, it's your fault as the player. If you fail in that moment, it's your fault because you didn't apply the mechanics that you've been learning the entire fucking game.
So here he just described his ideal chase sequence, what a chase sequence should be. And that's what the chase sequences were. I don't know what he's complaining about. That's what they were. You have to apply mechanics you've learned the whole game along with new mechanics. You have to combine it all together. If you die, it is your fault. The chase sequences he is asking for are the ones he got.
And it had that. I'm not even saying it didn't have that.
All right, great. He admits it.
But it's like, oh my God, enough!
Kids, listen. A game should never have you tugging your hair, screaming at the top of your lungs like this. Please do not be like Markiplier.
Enough. Tired of it. Tired of it. So tired of it. I'm so tired of it.
I'm so tired of it. I'm so tired of it. I don't know what he's tired of. For all we know, it could be tired of the whole game, and that's probably very likely. Take breaks. You don't have to play it all in one sitting. Like, that's not healthy. Take breaks. I mean, for Chapter 3, you did different parts. You did Part 1, Part 2, Part 3. You took breaks. Here, you just did the whole live stream in like 5 hours. Like, take breaks.
And frankly, I think that there was like emotional core here that was trying to shine through. And it's like, I wanted to be in it. But by the time I got there, I didn't care. I just didn't care. And yeah, I'm hungry. Yeah, I'm grumpy. I'll admit that. I'm not giving this a number rating. I'm just saying thoughts. So put that bias into whatever you're taking in out of this.
We're the biased ones here? We're the biased ones? No, Mark, you're the one who's being biased. Markiplier and a few other YouTubers have like something I call a FNAF Poppy Playtime bias. FNAF can do something and it's perfectly fine, but when Poppy Playtime does it, everyone grabs their pitchforks. For example, a lot of people expected the chapter to end at chapter 5. They expected Poppy Playtime to be done. And now they're saying, oh, they're milking it. Like, no, they're only 5 chapters in. You guys thought it was going to end that early? I mean, it's their game. They're clearly not done telling their story they want to tell. And, like, you're not going to come over here and say FNAF is being milked. Like, come on. Like, don't be biased. The thing Markiplier was talking about in the beginning with the objectives not being clear. You could say that same thing about, I don't know, security breach for FNAF. Like, we're not the biased ones here. You are. Look in the mirror.
But I think that even if I wasn't hungry, I'd be saying the same things but nicer. I would be saying the same things but nicer. Because I don't think that I am going to play the 6. I truly just don't want to, so I'm not going to. I think this is it for me.
He's not going to stick around for Poppy Playtime, but don't you sweat it. He'll be there for FNAF Secret of the Mimic number 9. He'll be there. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, it is his choice. If he doesn't want to play Poppy Playtime, he doesn't have to. But his takes are just not valid. His takes are not valid. So, if you don't want to play Poppy Playtime, you don't have to. But you don't need to make a whole big session about takes that are not even valid at all.
Poppy Playtime, thank you for your time. Thank you for my time. And thank you for all of this, because, man, I just do not have it in me to continue slogging through this. And if I'm coming out of a game saying, wow, I slogged through that, it might be time to reevaluate a couple things, all right?
Or maybe, hear me out, it's not the game's fault, it's your fault. Not to mention, again, you didn't take any breaks. You played this in a whole 5-hour session, so, again, yeah, your fault. Play healthy, kids.
So this is the end of Poppy Playtime for me. I don't know how many more fucking chapters they're gonna go through, but hey, more power to you. I hope it's better next time. I won't know, because I'm not gonna play it. All right, thank you everybody so much for watching. Thank you everybody so much for listening. I'm going to go eat with my family, and I'm going to have a long, long sit staring at a hole in the wall so that I can calm down and decouple this experience from the remainder of my day. Thank you. Have a good, lovely time. And remember, ironlung.com. Iron Lung merch is out now. Go get it while you still can. Go get it while it's still grand. Yada yada, blobbity bloobity. This guy is...
Alright, enough of his passive-aggressive comments and him marketing freaking Iron Lung. In conclusion, I don't know, man. Don't get your mascot horror opinions from someone who unironically enjoys Garden of Banban. That's all I got for you today, guys.